Hello dear students, good morning. Myself Power MS. Today we are going to discuss our remaining synthesis of aziridine compound. So two synthesis we can see in previous lecture. So remaining synthesis we have today's explain. So third one, synthesis of aziridine compound, that is using the oxirane derivative. Synthesis of, by using oxirane we will be form aziridine derivative. So oxirane can be reacts with iminophosphorane at 140 degrees Celsius. We will get the aziridine derivative in presence of moisture and absence of the solvent. So by using oxirane we have to find out the aziridine ring. Okay, so aziridine 2 synthesis already we have to discuss. Then third one synthesis by using the oxirane. So this is the oxirane ring. Okay, so oxirane ring is treated with the iminophosphorane plus iminophosphorane with at which temperature 140 degrees Celsius we will be get the aziridine derivative. So this is the oxirane and this is the iminophosphorane. So these two reagent will react and formation of the oxirane aziridine derivative. So see here the mechanism of oxirane. So first of all, lone pair of nitrogen attack on this carbon, ring will be open. The addition of the nitrogen either this side or either this side, any two sides here present. So any one side we can add the iminophosphorane and ring will be open. So in next step, O minus CS2 CH, here NCS3 double bond PPS3 CS3. So nitrogen carries positive charge. Lone pair of nitrogen used for the addition on this oxirane ring. Then we have to get this intermediate. So in next step, this double bond used for the stabilization of positive charge over the nitrogen atom, and we have to get O minus N PPS3. PPS3 carries again positive charge, here CS3 as it is. In next step, lone pair of nitrogen attack on this carbon. This bond shifts on this nitrogen, this oxygen, and this bond attack on this positive charge. So formation of the three member aziridine ring. Okay, so lone pair of nitrogen attack on this carbon. This bond can be broken or shifts on this oxygen. This bond reacts with the phosphorane. So we will be get NCS3 CS2 CS2 CS2. So the byproduct is O double bond PPS3. So bond formation here O double bond PPS3. So this is the gaseous substance and this is the aziridine derivative. So by using the oxirane in presence of iminophosphorane at 140 degrees Celsius, we will get the aziridine derivative in presence of moisture with absence of any solvent. So this is we will get the final structure of aziridine derivative. This aziridine ring can be substituted by methyl group. Okay, so next one synthesis is Hodge-Campbell synthesis. The fourth one synthesis of the aziridine ring is Hodge-Campbell synthesis. By using this synthesis, we have to get aziridine derivative. So in this synthesis, we have to use ketoxamine and excess of Grignard's reagent. In presence of solvent, we will get the aziridine derivative. Okay, we have to take use of ketoxamine plus excess Grignard's reagent. We will get aziridine derivative. So first of all, we have to write here reaction and mechanism of Hodge-Campbell synthesis. This is the important synthesis. First of all, we have to take ketone PHC double bond O CS2R plus ammonium hydroxide OH HCl. This is the ketone. We have to use this reagent which gives rise to the formation of ketoxamine. First of all, we have to write here formation of ketoxamine. Okay, O and A, removal of one water molecule, formation of the ketoxamine. See here, pH C double bond N OH CS2 R. This is your ketoxime. So this ketoxime reacts with the Grignard's reagent. By using ketone and this reagent, we will get the formation of ketoxamine. In next step, we have to take Grignard's reagent R MgX R minus. So this R minus pick up this hydrogen, this bond shift, and this bond can be attack on this nitrogen atom. We will get pH C double bond N OH can be removed here, and bond formation between this CH the CH pickups, and here addition of R the CH. So formation of this type by using the Grignard's reagent. R minus pick up this hydrogen, this bond shifts on this carbon atom, attack on this nitrogen, at that time removal of this hydroxyl group. Okay, so in next step, again we have to take here excess Grignard's reagent. So second time we have to use Grignard's reagent R minus. At that time this R minus attack on this carbon, this bond shifts on this nitrogen, and this picks up the hydrogen from the solution. So this nitrogen carries the or abstract the proton from the solution. We will get pH C NH CH R. This is the aziridine derivative, and addition of here again R. 1 2 3 4 again here addition of the here. So this is the aziridine derivative. This hydrogen picks for the solution, then formation of the aziridine ring. So in this reaction, ketoxamine reacts with the Grignard's reagent. Here this RMGX, this R is used as a base in this step, and in this step this RMGX acts as a nucleophile. Here this R minus pick up the hydrogen, so this is acts as a base, and in this step this R minus attack on directly carbon, so it acts as a nucleophile. Okay, so RMGX is acts as a base as well as nucleophile in this synthesis. Okay, so we have to use excess of Grignard's reagent. By using the ketoxamine and Grignard's reagent in excess, we have to get aziridine derivative. So this is the synthesis of aziridine derivative. In next we have to discuss the reactions of aziridine compound. So in reaction of aziridine compound, ring will be open. So write the reactions of aziridine. That is a nucleophilic ring opening aziridine, electrophilic ring opening reaction, photochemical reaction, and excretion reaction of aziridine compound. First of all, we have to see nucleophilic reaction of aziridine. That is also the ring opening reaction. So we have to take simply aziridine attack of nucleophile. This is the A side, this is the B side. Okay, attack of nucleophile, either A side or either B side, both side are the same or some same CH2 CH2. Any one side we can addition of the nucleophile. At that time, open the aziridine ring. We will get NH H, and here addition of the nucleophile. Here formation of NH2 CH2, and any one side can be attack of nucleophile, formation of the nucleophile. Here two CH2 CH2 group are the same, then any one side can we have to attack of the nucleophile. But when in aziridine ring some substituents are attached, then how the addition of nucleophile is possible? Or here presence of the substituents on aziridine ring, then and nucleophile is same, the addition of the nucleophile depends on the solution. Okay, we have to take polar solution or non-polar solution and same nucleophile, then addition of the, then formation of the final product will be changes. Okay, so for example we have to take here some examples. See here, this is the aziridine ring. We have to take NH3 in diethyl ether, and here second nucleophile, that is the same NH3, we have to take water molecule. Okay, so diethyl ether is a non-polar solvent and water is a polar solvent. We have to take here some substituent, here methyl and here H. So in non-polar solvent we have to use, that is a diethyl ether. Attack of nucleophile, which carbon? The carbon which has less substituted. Okay, when we have to take here same nucleophile ammonia, but here so solvent is the non-polar and here solvent of the polar, so we have to take non-polar solvent, then addition of the nucleophile is at which carbon? The carbon which is less substituted. Okay, here presence of the Me, that is a bulkier methyl group, and here presence of the hydrogen. So this is the less hindered side. So we can use the non-polar solvent, attack of nucleophile, and which carbon? The carbon which is less substituted. Okay, so nucleophile can be attacked this side, ring will be open. So formation of the, see here, NH H NH2 here MEH, and here ENH2, and here hydrogen. Okay. So attack of nucleophile which is less substituted carbon atom, in we have to take the non-polar solvent. But if we take the same nucleophile but different in the solvent, that is a polar solvent, this is the water is the polar solvent. So the first of all here addition of the nucleophile this side, other this side. First of all here formation of the carbocation, because of we have to take polar solvent. First of all ring opening is first time. In this step we have to take directly nucleophile and open the ring, but here we can use the polar solvent. The polar solvent is present, first of all ring is opening, so ring opening will be here, is not preferential. Why? Because of the here formation of the primary carbocation, here formation of the secondary carbocation, and we have to know tertiary carbocation is more stable than secondary, and secondary carbocation is more stable than primary. So in this side primary carbocation is formation, and in this side secondary carbocation can be formed. So first of all the ring can be opened by using the polar solvent, secondary carbocation will be formed. See here NH2, and here MEH, formation of the carbocation, and in next step the addition of the nucleophile and formation of NH2, MEH, NH2. So this is the addition of nucleophile and open the ring opening reaction of aziding compound. So in these two steps we have to take same nucleophile NH3 ammonia, but difference in the solvent, that is a diethyl ether is a non-polar solvent and water is a polar solvent. Then polar solvent we have to presence, then first of all ring is opening, and then carbocation is formed and attack of nucleophile in final step, and we will get the different two products. Okay, so in exam question arises the nucleophile is same but difference in polar and non-polar solvent, then which product will be formed? Then same way the product will be formed when your azidine ring substituent is present. So we have to see the which side is bulkier and which side is the non-bulkier, and that's why on depend on the addition of nucleophile and polar and non-polar solvent addition. Okay, so this is the nucleophilic reaction ring opening of azidine compound. Then second reaction of ring opening, that is a electrophilic reaction. This is the second one reaction, electrophilic ring opening reaction. First of all we have to take alkyl halide H plus X minus. This is also the ring opening reaction. Lone pair of nitrogen pick up this hydrogen, formation of like this way. Nitrogen carries positive charge. So nitrogen carries positive charge. Then ring is opening will be attack NH2, and here formation of the carbocation, and then X minus can be attack this side and formation of the your final product. This is your electrophilic substitution ring opening reaction of azidine compound by using the alkyl halide. Then we have to take some substituent. For example, this is the azidine compound having this substituent attached, then formation of the your product. How? Then see here. This is your presence of MEH, H. Okay, we have to take alkyl halide. Then possibility of all addition of the X minus on which side? See here. So lone pair of nitrogen pick up this hydrogen, formation of NH, here Me, here H, your H. Nitrogen carries positive charge. In next step, the addition of X minus is will be taken. Then first of all, ring opening ring opening reaction takes place first of all this side. Why? Because of here formation of the secondary carbocation and here formation of the primary carbocation. So which substituents can be used or can be present, that depends on the for which side of ring azide ring can be open and which side attack of the nucleophile is possible. So here this is M is a bulkier and this is bulkier than hydrogen. So ring opening first of all this side, because of here ring opening formation of the carbocation is secondary and here formation of the carbocation is primary. So secondary carbocation is more stable than primary. Then what happened? Formation of NH2 Me. Here first of all formation of the carbocation and in next step X minus attack on this carbocation and formation of the final product, that is a NH2 H Me and X. This is your electrophilic substitution reaction. Okay, so electrophilic addition depends on azide ring which is substituted or not substituted. When substitution is present, we have to see the which carbocation, which side carbocation is more stable, and then addition of the halide, that is a X minus. Then third one reaction is a photochemical reaction. Photochemical reaction. In photochemical reaction, formation of the alkene and carbene. When we have to pass the light, then formation of the carbene and alkene. So we have to take NHCS3. Then some substituent here presence pH H, light will be pass. So here presence of the bonding electrons. So here we have to get formation of the alkene and carbene. Here CS2 double bond NCS3 and here presence of the carbene. When photochemical reaction in presence of azide ring, formation of the alkene and carbene. See here alkene and carbene. This is the photochemical reaction. This is also the important reaction. Light is passed. First of all, formation of the alkene and carbene derivative for ring opening reaction of azide compound. Then fourth one reaction is excretion reaction, ring opening of azide compound. Okay, so we have to take some examples. Azide ring having some substituent present, azide compound can react the nitrosyl chloride. This is the nitrosyl chloride. Formation of the stereospecific product. So first of all, lone pair of nitrogen attack on this nitrogen. This Cl can be removed. Formation of NH. Here pH H pH N double bond O. This nitrogen carries positive charge. Then NH. So This is also the ring opening reaction. Formation of the, so this bond shifts here and ring opening will be takes place. So formation of here alkene H pH pH H. So formation of the alkene, which is the stereospecific product formation. Stereo specific product formation takes place here in final product formation of the alkene. This is the trans product. So what is meant by stereospecific product? That is a reaction in which starting compound determine the stereochemistry of final product. Okay, see here in starting compound pH on the opposite side, this is the trans product, and see here in final step formation of the product in trans way. Okay, pH. So stereochemistry of the reaction in which stereochemistry of the starting compound determines the stereochemistry of final product, that is a stereospecific reaction. In excretion reaction of ring opening, we have to take nitrosyl chloride first of all, then ring opening reaction, the product will be formed in the form of alkene. When we have to get stereospecific product, that is a trans product. See here we have to take the pH on same side, this is the cis product, then in final product we have to get cis product. Okay, so this is all about the reaction of azide compound. So some next molecule we have to discuss in next lecture. So thank you very much.